title contender in the preseason.
I agree, guys. I thought they'd be a lot better. Sometimes you can have disappointing years like this, though, and they're not a lot of fun to be a part of.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Green. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the point. And for the Warriors, the combo up front is Draymond and post. Moses Moody out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3, the small forward. Lots of basketball-savvy vets on the floor tonight, Grant. These guys know the game inside and out.
Well, the IQ is so high on both sides. You know, B.A., you expect to see lots of intelligent play, and I always get excited to see teams with this much experience. He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Buries it from 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And so it's Golden State with it after Milwaukee picked up a 3 with their last shot. The drive by Butler. Here's post. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And they'll give that one to Miles Turner. Well, Stan, how about Bucks coach Doc Rivers? This season has moved into 6th on the all-time wins list.
Well, B.A., an amazing accomplishment for Doc Rivers passing George Karl. And within reach now of 4th all-time if he can stay at it a little longer.
2 shots.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And Grant, Stephen Curry said his goal was to play meaningful basketball games. With the arrival of Jimmy Butler, that proved to be the case.
Yeah, the Warriors have been looking to get Steph some help. The fit with Jimmy was questioned, but it's worked out better than most people expected.
Count it.
And Giannis can look like he's made of steel the way he ignores contact. Are we sure this man is human?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Turner. 15 in his last outing. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Turner. Antetokounmpo has got his 2nd basket. Butler taking his time here. Butler double team outside for Green. From behind the arc. And again, no good by Golden State. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo, coming off a solid outing against Sacramento. Rollins passes to Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Curry. And it's Milwaukee scoring again.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Outside Butler. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Bucks leading by 4. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Golden State.
Well, there you have it, their first miss of the game, but still off to a solid start here in terms of shooting.
Green finds Curry. win the drought. And he sinks the layup.
Not afraid to mix it up inside. Curry is a crafty finisher.
Porter looks it over. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebounded by Butler. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Green. And it's all tied up. Green's got 5.
We know Green prefers to work up close. He loves getting those high percentage looks.
Antetokounmpo with it. 6 points for him. Green, the pass to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Now here's Curry, coming off a 31-point game. Green, a screen. And Curry is good for 3. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, that's one fluid motion. Curry's shot is a thing of beauty.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Antetokounmpo outside. Here's Rollins, coming in off 12 points in his last outing. Nice shot by Turner.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Butler. No points yet. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Well, the defense was all over him, but Butler is not someone who gets rattled.
And there's the screen. Here's Porter. Drops in the layup for 2.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Moody passes to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Golden State. The Bucks trail. No doubt, Stephen Curry is the best shooter of all time. Talk about what makes him special, Grant.
Well, B.A., he can hit shots under the most difficult circumstances, off balance, with only a sliver of daylight. This is why teams often choose to double him the moment he crosses half court. They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Now here's Green. He's got 5. Screen by post. And the Warriors with another 3.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Last time they met in Milwaukee.
They really threw their weight around last time. They got to the free throw line a lot, and it helped secure the win.
Well, and coaches will sometimes complain about an inconsistent whistle from the refs, but credit them for the level of aggression to make things happen.
Here's Moody. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Good work there as it goes. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Now Curry, 11 points in the game. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
Pass to Rollins. On the wing, Porter. Moody defends. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, nice decision making. Porter Jr. can drive or pass off the pick.
And here's Moody. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Outside Curry. There's the triple. Kept alive. Tries yet again. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Milwaukee has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. On the wing, Porter. Moody defends. That one goes. Count it. Give him 8.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Just about halfway through the season, Grant. Which half of the season went quicker for you, the first or the second?
You know, B.A., after all the anticipation, the first half just goes by in a hurry. And the second half, you are in a rhythm, so the games can blend into one. So I'm going to be a politician. The answer is both.
Milwaukee making some changes. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Green. Now here's Heel. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Anthony. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Pajemski. Outside Heel. Launches a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Porter with it, and it's Heel picking him up. It's stolen by Kuminga. Right side Pajemski. Outside Green. And again, no good by Golden State. Milwaukee leading by 3. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8. No good from 11 feet. Kuminga against Antetokounmpo. Back to Pajemski. Outside Kuminga. Here's Green. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Kuminga against Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
And we know how loyal Giannis is to Milwaukee, but trade rumors continue.
Yeah, it's just the reality when you have a superstar player, but not much of a title shot. The sense is Giannis deserves to make another run at it somewhere.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Draymond Green's talked about his mind for the game. He said, I've never been the tallest or the fastest. We all have gifts. My IQ is a gift that was enhanced by great coaches. I was taught the game properly, so I'm very fortunate and extremely thankful for the coaches that I've had in my life. Back over to you.
Paying tribute. All right, thank you, Allie. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Porter Jr.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 20 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Butler to end the run. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Trent up top, guarded by Heel. Kuzma against Heel. 5 to shoot. For 3, Anthony. Warriors with the rebound.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Here's Kuminga. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
What timing from Giannis on that block attempt. Makes his move right on cue to deny the rim attack. Great timing. Giannis able to complete the oop.
And here are the Warriors now, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Outside Kuminga. Trent against Heel. And he drops it in from the low post.
And I like whenever Hield attacks inside like this, exploiting the defense when they give him these chances.
Here's Anthony. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing, they've been on the attack tonight, going right at defenders with the ball in their hands early.
Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Al Horford out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors 5. Now here's Kuzma. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Portis with a screen on Butler. Portis outside. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And for the Warriors, they're shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. And here's Kuminga for 3. Unable to get that one. The Bucks leading by 9. Harris left side. Kuzma outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Down low. Butler drops it in.
From anywhere on the floor, Butler's a threat. Then the more points he gets inside, the more dangerous he becomes on the perimeter.
Pass to Portis. Over Horford. And another miss by Milwaukee. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Now here's Podziemski. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Hield for 3. Anthony grabs the board.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end, just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Kuzma outside. And the foul called on Brandon Podziemski. That's his first foul. And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Harris. Green comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Rollins. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Portis gets the bucket.
Well, you can see there, it was a good defensive effort, but Portis was composed and wouldn't be thrown off.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. When you talk about efficiency, these are the guys that come to mind. Here are the league's best shooters so far. 5th on the list, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Podziemski with it. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hield. Jacks up a 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up till this point.
Curry, he's checked in for Heel.
Number 30, Stephen Curry.
Warriors trail by 9. Now Butler. He's got 6. Horford finds Curry. Three-pointer. Oh, Curry, just nasty from downtown.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Too much Giannis down low.
Just another day at the office for Antetokounmpo. This guy consistently puts up points.
Outside Curry. Back to Pajemski. Horford, a screen on Green. The shot by Pajemski, no good.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Rollins. Now Green, defended by Pajemski. Screen by Antetokounmpo. And here's Green from the arc. And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
Just too much Giannis there. We're seeing why they named him the Greek Freak.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
He did a lot of damage at the free throw line in their last game.
Green's checked in for the Warriors. And Milwaukee with a change here too. Turner's checked in. And that one misses. And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Graham?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
Now here's Butler. 15 in his last outing. And Turner with the block.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Kuzma. His first shot attempt. And the shot falls short that time. And so Horford will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 10-point game. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in the scoring.
Pass to Turner. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Kuzma for 3. And another miss by Milwaukee. The Warriors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Green. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Pass to Rollins. And here's Turner. 9 points in the game. Back to Antetokounmpo. Fires from the line. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. It's off to LA after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Horford. And here's Pajemski. Green with a screen on Green. Pajemski. And the Warriors with another 3!
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Outside, Green. Antetokounmpo outside. And down it goes. 2 points. Antetokounmpo has got 6 here in the quarter.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Outside Butler. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Giannis with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. He takes it in. Ooh! Giannis exploding through the lane.
Well, when Giannis is coming down the lane, good luck. Few, if any, can stop him.
Pass to Curry. Lets it go from deep. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Nothing is better than winning on the road in this league. It's so difficult. You savor every one of those.
Jackson Davis is checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Jimmy Butler. The Bucks also with a sub. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. So it's Milwaukee now. Out to the wing. Antetokounmpo, left side. And it's in there. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in the quarter.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
Outside Moody. Now here's Green. 7 points in the game. Drops in the 3. Curry's got 26.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
The Bucks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. To the middle. Here's Porter. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Nice job by Porter Jr. attacking the interior, going after a close-range shot.
Outside Podziemski. Pass to Jackson Davis. Antetokounmpo against Green. 6 on the shot clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Here's Jackson Davis. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
There's a screen by Turner. And Antetokounmpo, here we go.
Exploding to the cup. That's the burst in power of Giannis.
Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
Here's Rollins. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Pass to Porter. 1:52 left in the second. Now Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo from outside the arc. The rebound by Moody. Warriors trail by 4. Here's Podziemski. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Green with the ball. Pass to Turner. Here's Rollins. Outside, Green. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Curry. Outside Porter. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists now in the game. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Warriors at last season's trade deadline swinging the deal for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry said him signing an extension is big. He's committed for this run. It creates expectations, which I love. We all thrive off of that energy and that kind of environment. We are up for the challenge. Brian, back to you.
They're all in. Allie, thank you. Now here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 24. 30 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Curry passes to Green. Here's Podziemski. And again, no good by Golden State. Milwaukee leading by 7. Now Turner. 9 points in the game. Here's Rollins. Pass to Antetokounmpo. A big-time flush by Giannis.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet.
The previous play is under review.
Play.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that shot. That was really close to counting.
And we finished off one half of play. Milwaukee out in front, up by 9. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us and the scoreboard showing a deficit for Golden State. Kenny, how are they doing it?
Well, for one, they're getting easy points.
Yeah, it's like me posting up Kitty.
You're not scoring on me, Shaq. Not today's Shaq, maybe back in the day. I'll just send you the line anyway.
Bet it, Kitty. You got no chance.
And time to take it back to that first half now. How about what Giannis Antetokounmpo was doing?
Let's face it, Giannis was just unguardable. His length, his strength, ability to get to the rim at will. Right now, he's running all over them.
You know, I've never said this before, but it's a big man playing huge.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
Milwaukee with the ball. Taking a look at the Bucks. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then it's Green, and it's Rollins in the point guard. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Green. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Let's go with a 3. Green able to hit from 3.
A pleasant surprise from Draymond there. I mean, I love when he looks for his offense.
Outside Porter. Now Turner. Green, the pass to Rollins. 5 on the clock. Turner, a screen on Green. Giannis going downhill.
And nothing is more terrifying than Giannis on the attack. So powerful when he takes flight.
Outside Moody. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Right side Curry. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
Yeah, another day, another virtuoso performance from Curry. It never ends.
Outside, Green. Antetokounmpo, outside. Over Green. Antetokounmpo can't connect. Warriors trail by 6. Outside Curry. The 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Outside, Green. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Warriors have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Now Butler. Over Green. Butler, good. Butler's got 8 points.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
The 3 from Curry. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Pass to Porter. There's the 3. Rebounded by Green. And it's Green with the ball for the Golden State Warriors. Trailing by 8. And here's Curry. 28 points for him. The rebound by Turner.
Well, he had a great first half from three-point range, but hasn't quite gotten his touchback since the break.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Porter gets the bucket.
Yeah, incredible range. Porter Jr. can cash you in from distance. He certainly did there.
Outside Moody. To the inside. And stolen by Green. Antetokounmpo outside. Fires from 14. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Curry. Outside, Green. And here's Butler outside. Hits the trifecta. Butler's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He may not take a lot of threes, but we know Butler is more than capable of knocking them down.
Outside Porter. And he lobs it up. The feed. The jam. Giannis.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his squad, enabling them to set up a flashy alley-oop.
Pass to Moody. Outside Butler. Fires the 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And here's Green from the arc. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now here's Butler. 11 points in the game. Here's Post. The rebound by Turner.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside, Green. Antetokounmpo outside. Turner, a screen on Green. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
Moody passes to Curry. Green, a screen. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Turner. Outside Porter. 4-3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
It sure is. They've certainly accepted the challenge. The trick now is to sustain this effort.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And the Warriors making a switch here. Pajemski's checked in. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Kuzma's checked in. Outside Moody. Pass to Pajemski. Now here's Butler. Can they get it? And again, it's the Warriors missing.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Porter gets the bucket.
Well, coming out of the half, he's been much more aggressive, helping them space the floor.
Pass to Green. Inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Rollins. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Turner, a screen on Butler to the paint. And then Turner with the dunk.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And the Warriors with possession here after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. That one from long range. Curry's got 31 points.
And when it comes to Curry's range, I don't know what else we can say at this point.
Now here's Porter. He's got 22.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Pass to Curry. From 11 feet away, 2 points. That one goes. Curry's got 7 points for the quarter.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Here's Rollins. Kuzma outside. Turner, a screen on Butler. Shot clock at 6. Turner passes to Rollins. Fires from deep. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 18. Butler on the wing. Back to Pajemski. Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Well, with all eyes on Butler, guys get open because of his ability to score the ball.
Outside Porter. There's a screen. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Butler against Kuzma. Butler with the bucket. Butler's got 13.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moody. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Milwaukee leading by 13. Pass to Rollins. Outside, Green. Here's Rollins. He's scoreless. Porter from outside. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Bucks lead by 16.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
And here's Curry. Takes a 3. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. Now here's Porter. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Trent comes in for Green, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Outside heel. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Kuzma. Three-pointer Anthony. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, from range, Anthony can be pretty consistent, so you really have to keep an eye on him out there.
There's a screen by Kuminga. Horford outside. Portis against Kuminga. Heel from outside. It's hauled in by Portis.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Pass to Anthony. Portis with a screen on Horford. Back to Portis. The three is up. Nails it from three. Portis has got his second bucket on the night.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
Now here's Horford. No points yet. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the third quarter of basketball.
Oh, it's so easy for Kuminga to rise up to the rim.
Portis with a screen on heel. Kuzma outside. Portis with a screen on Kuminga. Kuzma, that's good. And the Bucks lead by 19. 50 seconds left in the third. Outside Pajemski, pass to Kuminga. Outside heel. Screen by Horford. This one for three. And it's healed, missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Kuzma, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. 5 to shoot, three-pointer Anthony. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga finds Hield. The three ball. That shot off the mark. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He's been an offensive force, now with over 30 points after the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Just picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cutting behind us. So we got to get solid defensively.
Boy, he is not happy with his team's aggressiveness on defense. Coach Kerr calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They need to if they want to win this one.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Kuminga is out there with Al Horford, and it's Pajemski in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Grant?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little. Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo at the line for 1.
One shot.
free throw, no good.
Well, he's one of the most unguardable players in the league. Antetokounmpo's length and speed is simply otherworldly.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Kuzma outside. Anthony feeling it out a bit. And he's going for the oop here. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Smart pass by Anthony. He has that good sense for when he should look the dish.
Pass to Horford. Outside Kuminga. And with top college players now getting big money NIL deals, the choice between that and entering the NBA draft has become a tough one, Stan.
Absolutely, B.A. Look, I think it's been great for both the NBA and for the colleges for guys to stick around, because the top guys are still going to come out. The guys who are going to be your top 10 picks, your lottery guys, they're going to come out. But the other guys who have nothing as guaranteed, they're going to choose to stay longer and develop.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Anthony, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Pass to Horford. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now.
Well, Butler might be the toughest guy in this league, fighting down low.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Jimmy Butler.
The first one falls.
Well, Butler embodies toughness. He plays hard every single minute that he's on the court.
Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors. Turner, he's checked in for the Bucks. Second free throw, no good. Milwaukee leading by 22. Trent, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, D.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Here's Kuzma after the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Over Butler. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Horford passes to Curry. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Curry's got 39.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Turner, a screen on Kuminga. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Butler. Antetokounmpo, that's good.
Huge night for him. I love how he's searching for his shot attempts, trying to carry them to the finish line.
Now here's Podziemski. Takes the 3. Doesn't go that time.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Curry against Anthony. Kuzma outside. Takes a 3. Hauled in by Curry. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Horford passes to Butler. Offline with a 3.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
No one eats up more ground on the drive than Giannis. Gets to where he wants to be in 1 or 2 steps.
Here's Curry. Nice move. And the layup is good. Curry's got 15 points in just the second half.
Hey, he's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Shooting one. Yeah, and this speaks to how strong Giannis is. Able to still convert despite the physical defense.
One thing you hear coaches like Steve Kerr say, let's not gift foul calls that you'd never tolerate in a pickup game. You agree?
I absolutely agree, B.A., and I think Steve Kerr has gotten that across to the league and the way guys officiate now, and I think that's good. Let's call fouls when a guy's trying to score or trying to make an offensive play and we actually foul him. Let's not reward guys when their only objective is to try to get fouled, jumping into people and stuff.
Catching up on the changes for Milwaukee. Green's checked in for Kuzma. Porter Jr. comes in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Now here's Butler. Outside for Green. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure on him.
Here's Porter. And despite the NBA's popularity, some folks criticizing the wide-open style of play.
Yeah, you know, B.A., some of the artistry is lost when guys are mostly hunting for open threes. But for some teams like the Celtics and Warriors, that's been a championship-winning formula. And, well, we all know it's a copycat league.
And here are the Warriors now. Following the score by Milwaukee. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Field passes to Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
I love the show of force by Green, putting the defense on notice with the jam.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Moody's checked in.
Shot.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Now here's Curry. Outside Butler. To the middle. Here's Green. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists tonight.
Listen, it's a team sport, but without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Banked it in off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 48.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Outside Moody. Outside Butler. The 3 from Curry. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 44.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Butler. Takes one from 10 feet. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Turner. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, Turner's been a force. The aggressive mindset, the execution, everything's working for him.
Now here's Curry. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And here's Porter outside. Sinks it from distance. Porter's got 33.
When this guy starts hitting threes, watch out. He's just pouring it on this half.
Healed against Porter. Green, a screen. Butler against Antetokounmpo. Top of the key. The shot by Butler, no good.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
Here's Rollins. Outside for Porter. Outside, Green. Here's Rollins. He's covered by Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good! That's another bucket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Now here's Curry. Inside. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Turner, a screen on Butler. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, BA, it does. And I think that's a good thing. I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo. Golden State has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Moody with it. Outside Butler. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo outside. Portis with a screen on Green. Back to Portis. And then Portis with the dunk.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
The Warriors shooting a terrific 56% so far in the fourth quarter. Moody passes to Curry. And here's Post. Moody from outside. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 20th rebound here tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the game. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, BA. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? With people evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Portis down low. He's against Post. That one falls.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, BA, they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, his triple-double stat line is evidence of his impact on this game. He was affecting play at all times.
Here's Curry. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And he makes it on the layup. Curry's got 46.
They're on a little run right now, but I'm wondering, where was this energy earlier?
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to Anthony. Portis with a screen on Curry. For three, Anthony. The rebound by Post. 20 seconds left in the game. Moody from outside. Post. It's good on the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Anthony outside. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, a tremendous performance. What enabled you to win this game so convincingly?
It was a team effort. I think we came out, we did not mess around with the game. We did our job, we defended, we moved the ball. That's why we were able to close the game.
Giannis always recognizing the importance of his teammates. Thanks so much, Giannis.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.